I'm here with Walden Grove football coach Corey Noble, also the athletic director.
Yes, sir.
Here at Walden Grove High School. So, Coach Noble, first of all, what is the transition from head coach to head coach and athletic director? What has that been like?
It's definitely, it's been an added, there's a bunch of added responsibility and everything that goes with it, obviously. Thankfully, I've got an amazing football staff. I got an amazing group of coaches who are able to, take a lot of things, take the responsibilities for them, and, we got a great system in place here. So I've been able to do that, and then, having the help of the school and the administration, as well as my assistant Denise, it's been great. It's been busy, but it's been great.
Yeah. Okay. And are you still teaching here?
No. So I'm the dean of students and
Okay.
the athletic director. So I handle standardized testing, all the testing responsibilities for our entire campus, for all the AP tests, standardized tests, everything like that, and then as well as athletics.
So you are busy. I
Yeah.
can tell.
Absolutely.
Okay. Can you just talk a little about the culture you have built here? What is this? Is this your sixth season?
Yeah. So this will be my sixth season here.
Okay. Just about the culture you've built and what you're building here still.
Yeah. We're trying to build a great group of young men. We're trying to utilize football, and it sounds like a cliche, but it's the truth. We're trying to utilize football to teach life lessons and build amazing young men and women as a part of this program. People who are committed to serving, people who are disciplined, they're respectful, and trying to help others. So we're trying to teach those things, and while we're at it, win a lot of football games.
Gotcha. And on that note, how's it been so far in the preseason practices leading up to the season here? How's the team looking right now?
No, absolutely. I'm excited. I'm excited about this group. Last year, in terms of wins and losses, we took a little bit of a step back from where we had been, but, I don't see last year by any means as a negative experience or a bad season. We played the toughest schedule that we've ever played before. And we played in a heck of a lot of really tight, 1-score, 2-score games against really good opponents. When you play 6 playoff teams, including a CIF playoff team out of California, you got to be on your A game. And you can't make mistakes, and you can't beat yourself. And we did some of those things last year, and we paid the price for it in terms of wins and losses. A lot of these guys were a part of those teams, and I think learned some valuable lessons from that. Last year kind of being our first year back from the much abbreviated season due to COVID-19, and the abbreviation of that, the somewhat lack of a regular offseason. This is really our first full offseason back from that season where we got cut short, and I think it showed last year that we didn't have some of those reps. We didn't have some of that experience, and I think that this group's got it. They're young. We're young in some key places on the O-line and some places like that, but we're getting after it. We're working hard every day. We got about 120 kids in the program right now. We got 85 of them in a weights class every day together that we're putting in work there, putting in work on the field, and I'm excited to see what's next.
Okay. And so this is the first year in a while you're going to be playing Sahuarita, the high school down the road, and they went up a division to now be in your division here. So tell me what you're expecting, what your emotions going into this are. Is this going to be hopefully a new rivalry you guys can look forward to every year?
Yeah, absolutely. It's long overdue. It was, I think, 2014-15 last time we played the game, and it's been too long. I know why we stopped, but it's been too long. None of these kids were involved with anything to do with that. The only coaches who were around back then that are still around is me.
And there was a little skirmish on the
field.
And
my offensive coordinator, and there was a skirmish that
Okay.
led to it, to the game being postponed, and everything. And it's time to be back. It's time to be back. It's time to be back playing that game. It's going to be a huge event for the community. It's not just a football game. And there's things that we've got planned for it this year, and then certainly going forward, where it's not just going to be a football game. It's going to be a week-long community event for the town is the goal, and then at the end of it, a football game breaks out. And we want to do a lot of things, get the community members involved. It's great for the kids, both schools. There's 3,000 people that fit in that stadium, and we should have every single seat full and then some.
Okay, looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And thanks, Coach Noble, for doing the interview here today.
Yeah, absolutely.
And good luck with the season.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.